All right, let's start with breaking inputs that are coming in as far as the entire Punjab National Bank and Nirav Modi fraud case is concerned. Now, after Punjab National Bank, now Axis Bank accepts lending to Nirav Modi on the basis of alleged fake letters of undertaking. That's the latest that's coming in this entire scam that is getting deeper and messier. Let's in fact go across to Aishwarya for more details on this. Aishwarya, take us through what is the latest that you're picking up on this?
The latest that we are picking up in the Nirav Modi case is that what sources are telling us is that Nirav Modi currently is in Switzerland, somewhere in Switzerland. That's what sources are telling us. Also, what we understand is that he has agreed to pay back some part of the loan which he has taken, but he's asking for the next 5 to 6 months to repay the loan. What's interesting to note is that the way this whole scam came out, so now the loss to PNB per se is only 280 crores, but the guarantee that PNB gave to other banks, the total guarantee that PNB gave was close to 11,000 crore rupees. Now the PNB came out and said that they were not in the know of this kind of guarantee being given by the PNB to other banks. So overall, the total amount now is 11,000 crore rupees. That's what PNB came out and declared and said that they were not in the know, that loans were taken by Nirav Modi and the guarantee was given by PNB Bank. So now overall, if the money does not come back, then PNB will be held accountable by other banks as well, those who gave loans to Nirav Modi amounting to 11,000 crore rupees.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. In fact, the other big update that's also coming in, sources tell me now that as many as 6 banks could be involved in the loan scam that has rocked the entire country. 6 banks being involved. Aishwarya, what can you tell us? Which are these 6 banks that are involved?
Well, what we understand from sources is that Axis Bank is the one that has come out and has said that they were the ones who gave money to Nirav Modi on the account. There are other banks that have also come out, and so sources are telling us that big banks are there 6 banks, and overall the total amount of money that was given to Nirav Modi by different banks is 11,000 crore rupees. PNB per se has 280 crore rupees, that the losses are amounting to 280 crore rupees.
Right. In fact, sources also tell Mirna that diamond businessman Nirav Modi has offered to return the money, adding that Nirav Modi offered to return approximately 5,000 crores to 6,000 crores in the next 5 to 6 months. Another big breaking which sources are telling Mirror now is that Nirav Modi is right now in Switzerland, as Aishwarya was just mentioning. Aishwarya, Nirav Modi has also offered to repay as much as 5,000 to 6,000 crore rupees that he owes.
Well, that's the promise that has been made, but that does not take away from the fact that what has happened is a criminal thing. Embezzlement and fraud are criminal things, and the other banks, that have the names of those banks that are coming out are Union Bank, SBI Overseas Bank, Axis Bank, Allahabad Bank. Axis Bank has sent out a letter which states that they gave out money to Nirav Modi on the basis of the letter of understanding that was given to them by PNB, and this is the fraud that we are talking about. The PNB Bank says that they were not in the know, that they had given guarantees to other bank, and the total amount is 11,000 crore rupees. This is the embezzlement that PNB Bank has come out with. They are saying that officers within junior officers changed the amount while giving out the letter of understanding on the PNB letterhead. This is the fraud that we are talking about, and other banks include Union Bank, SBI Overseas Bank, Allahabad Bank, Axis Bank also. So these are the banks, the names of the banks that are coming out currently.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. Of course, more details will keep emerging. We also understand that there's a press conference that is going to be held by Punjab National Bank in a short while from now. So we will perhaps get more information from them. But just for our viewers to help understand how this entire thing really works, there was letters of undertakings that were issued by Punjab National Bank that amounted to 11,000 crore. And on the basis of this letter of undertaking is what Nirav Modi went ahead and borrowed money from other banks on the basis of the undertaking that Punjab National Bank gave Nirav Modi. But now the point to note here is that that 11,000 crore undertaking that was given by Punjab National Bank, that is the part that is actually fraudulent. because that is something that Punjab National Bank was not aware about. That was done by a junior officer at a branch where he changed the amount to 11,000 crores. That was not the quantum that Nirav Modi should have been given as a line of credit in the first place. And that is where the entire fraud started in the first place. The actual amount of loss for Punjab National Bank is as much as 280 crores, like Aishwarya was pointing out. But it is based on this letter of undertaking that Nirav Modi went ahead and bought all the rest of the lines of credits he got from all these other banks. So if he fails to repay the other banks, then it is Punjab National Bank that will be held accountable. But like Aishwarya was saying, 5,000 to 6,000 crore rupees is what Nirav Modi has offered to pay back, which he owes. Also remember, the entire 11,000 crore is not being utilized. That is the amount, that is the fraud amount that we're actually talking about, but it is not an actual amount of loss for Punjab National Bank. That is the notional amount that is being talked about. Importantly, the fact that nobody from Punjab National Bank really knew what was going on in their own bank, in their own branch, and this kind of a fraud took place is the bigger bone of contention here, is what the CBI, the Enforcement Directorate, are all investigating at this point. Right. Well, more troubles, in fact, for Nirav Modi continues. The Enforcement Directorate has raided his properties in Mumbai, Surat and Delhi. Now, this after the Enforcement Directorate registered a case of Prevention of Money Laundering Act yesterday. Take a look at this report which Vaishnavi has sent from Mumbai's Kamla Mills, where one of Nirav Modi's showrooms is located.
This is one of the locations that has been raided by the ED here. This is the office of Nirav Modi in Kamla Mills, where we can see that the office has been shut, and there is a notice which is put up which says that we have moved our office to another location and the new address has been given. The new address also happens to be another location out of the 10 locations that the ED is raiding today here. As far as this entire issue is concerned, we did speak to the ED officials who were present here nonetheless, and the ED officials said that the office has been vacated and there is nothing absolutely to actually search in this premises, and hence the ED as well as the Punjab National Bank officers left from this spot. Clearly big questions being raised as far as this entire transactions is concerned, as far as Nirav Modi's location is concerned, and of course the various offices that Nirav Modi has been operating from. In fact, this is the place from where Nirav Modi used to operate. He used to sit in this particular office. We used to often spot his car as well here. Security guards have said that it's been a while since this office has been moved to another location.
Well, that's as far as the report from Kamla Mills is concerned. Remember, this is a developing story. We will be getting more and more inputs on this. At this point, what we know is that Nirav Modi is perhaps in Switzerland. As our colleague was just telling us. Let's go back to Aishwarya. Aishwarya, what other details can you tell us? If you can give us a little bit of a background as to when this whole thing started.
Well, the scam started in 2011. That's what PNB Bank said, that the scam is as old as 2011, and it's been almost 7 years since these things were going right under the nose of the officials of the PNB Bank. And it is only, last week that the bank got to know about what exactly has happened. Let's talk a little bit about Nirav Modi. There has been a lot of enigma about who Nirav Modi is. What we understand is that he's 48 years old, and the first retail store that he opened was in 2014, and in 2010, 4 years before that, was when he actually came into the retail business of jewelry. And we saw in no time, Nirav Modi stores popping up, lavish stores, luxurious stores coming up in Delhi, in Mumbai. And apart from that, what we also understand is that A-listers, not just Bollywood A-listers like Priyanka Chopra, Hollywood A-listers also are a great fan of Nirav Modi jewelry. We have seen some of them spotting Nirav Modi jewelry on the red carpet. So we know that, internationally he's a well-known brand. and you know, a lot of enigma about from where he came, some news here and there, but nothing much has been you know, we don't know a lot about Nirav Modi as a personality, apart from the fact that, you know, he has lavish stores, and those stores are in fact now being raided. What we understand is that even as we are speaking, ED is simultaneously conducting raids in Surat, in Mumbai, in Delhi, at the residences of Nirav Modi, also at the residences of the owners of Gitanjali Gems.
All right, thanks Aishwarya for getting us all those details. Just one more quick angle that we're looking at here, that Punjab National Bank has also written to the managing directors of other banks, nationalized banks in the country, what it's called as a caution notice. Now the bank has warned them of how Nirav Modi treated Punjab National Bank of crores. To remind you, the Enforcement Directorate is looking into the case of fraud that the CBI has registered against Nirav Modi and his associates for cheating PNB of over 280 crores. Earlier this month, the CBI had booked Nirav Modi, his wife Ami, brother Nishal, and his uncle Mehul Choksi, all partners of the three diamond companies that are in the case. The CBI also booked a Punjab National Bank retired officer as well as a clerk for helping the business persons in this fraud. What we know now is that Nirav Modi is perhaps absconding at this point in Switzerland, but we will perhaps hear more from Punjab National Bank when it addresses a press conference in a short while from now. We will of course get you all the updates from there as well. This is a developing story. We'll be tracking it very closely on Mirror Now.